What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Nikki, and I am back. Hey, you guys, I've been back from my trip for about it's been about a week. I'm so sorry I haven't posted no video, but I've been thinking. Y'all, I promise y'all, every day that passes, I think about posting a video. It's just I get sidetracked for what reason I don't know. I can't even explain it, but I had to post one tonight. It's like I was trying to lay down and go to sleep. I was a little sleepy earlier because I was outside doing a lot of cleaning up in my backyard, and then I was moving some Christmas stuff out my little spare room in there, and so I was doing a lot of stuff. So I was kind of tired, but then I was like, let me read my Bible. So I read my Bible a little bit. Then I was like, let me listen to a word. So I listened to Joel Osteen, and the name of the video was God will God will show you the way. And the thing is, that is like my biggest thing, y'all. Like as I've told y'all, I'm unemployed right now, and I wanna do something different than what I've been doing. So I know it requires me teaching myself and learning new skills, teaching myself new skills. So in the midst of me trying to find like a new job or something like that, I know I gotta learn new skills. So it's like now I gotta, get some more education and stuff like that. So that's what I've been pretty much working on. It's a little process. It's not moving because it was kind of hold up last year, but everything is pretty much in the green now. But it was just somehow my phone been messing up. So when I was trying to get my phone call last week with a lady that been helping me out, my phone call wouldn't go through for some reason. I don't know what it was, but I'm like, it's the devil, but you ain't gonna deter me because I am hard up on finding something new to do in my life. Like I will not be, and y'all, the crazy part about it is, y'all, I can feel it. Like whatever God has for me, I can feel it coming. But the thing is, even when it's like I almost want to cry, I'm not even there yet, but I can feel it. Even when people thought that all I was gonna settle for, because I met my husband at Little Caesars now, no, nothing against them, but that's just it was just never something that I felt like I was gonna do for the rest of my life. Like I always felt like I was gonna achieve more. I just didn't know how I was gonna get there, when I was gonna get there, and I wasn't. I've always been a believer in God, like I said, but I've never just opened up my Bible to read my Bible. But I've been having a Bible for the longest. So it's like God honestly been tugging on my heartstrings forever, like forever. And I know they say it was like it's never a perfect time to do anything, but I felt like at this point in time is the perfect time for me to try to achieve my goals and do something different in my life when I got a husband who can pretty much hold everything down. Now I know it's a little stressful on him. It's not easy because it's still stressful on him. But I just pray that, he stick with me and he just know your girl and your wife ain't trying to just, be all, lazy, don't want to do anything, just want to have you paying all the bills. No, that is not the case. The case is your wife want more. And my husband got a 20-year career, y'all. 20 plus, really. The only reason why he is still in the military is because I decided that I wanted to go back to school. So I wanted to use his benefits, but in order for me to use his benefits, he had to have time, like at least 4 or 5 years still left on his like time before he retired. So he had to re-enlist for like 4 to 5 years, and he does Army National Guard. So it's not like full time. It's part time. He's been doing it part time for 20 years, and he's made a career out of it. All the things that we have, our home, his car, I mean everything, is because of his career. And I was never that one that wanted to live off of someone else. I've always wanted to have my own. I never knew where my success would come from because I was a child that really just was confused about education. I didn't know. I didn't apply myself when I was younger. I honestly did not. But at this point in my life, I'm like, y'all being married to someone who has a 20 plus career and you don't have it, sometimes it can weigh on you. Like I told him, one of the hardest things for me to do that I have noticed since I've been married to him is being his wife. And it's not just because of like, oh yeah, I gotta fulfill my wifely duties and stuff like that. No, it's all of the scrutiny, y'all. I wasn't judged as much as I've been judged now. Before I met my husband, I didn't have to. I was. People was okay with me being Nikki. They was okay with me being that girl that I was, that woman that I was. But since I met my husband and he was able to put me in a different place, I didn't have to be beneath nobody. I didn't have to, I don't have to show up to other people's events and stuff like that. Like, me and my husband don't do a lot, but I'm okay with being in my own for a while. It's like, that's the thing. Like, you don't have to expect me to be somewhere else or think that I'm lonely because I'm not somewhere else. No, I'm okay. Because I'd rather be at home rather than being at somebody else's house and it's fussing and fighting and drinking and stuff like that. Like, but like I said, but the thing is, y'all, it's not even just that, because if I wanted to smoke or drink or whatever, I could do that at home too. But God been putting on my heartstrings, and I don't want to drink. I was never a big drinker. I don't want to drink. I don't want to smoke. I don't want to indulge in like porn and all the things that I used to do, y'all. I promise y'all, I don't do it, and I don't have a desire to. That's the crazy thing about it. That's why I said I know God is tugging on my heartstrings. Like he really wants something else for me that I didn't even know. I just been living life and thinking that, being cool and hanging out with people. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the life, but that ain't the life for everybody. That's not the life that God has for everybody. I really feel as though he want me to, it's like I'm being called. I'm on assignment. Out of all the hurt and pain, y'all, I have, like for some reason, I've been having dreams about old stuff. Like I was on Facebook and seen a person name that I used to talk to. And for some reason, I just seen the name and I went to sleep after that, and I dreamed about that person. But in the dream, it wasn't nothing in the past. It wasn't that me and him was hooking up in the dream. It was like, I was showing him my ring that I was married and I had to move on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that was me breaking from the past in that dream, but I was breaking from the past. It was like I wasn't living in the past in the dream. I was actually in the present. I was married. I was married in my dream. But it's like I seen that person and I was just like, I had to show my ring. I had to, whatever you thought. Because people really think where they meet you at, that's where you're going to stay. And I'm not there. I'm not where nobody thought I would be, honestly. And then the next night, I had a dream about a incident that I had with I told y'all about with my cousin, that he came in my house, and you know what I'm saying, he added the food and whatever. And for some reason, it wasn't even this house that was in the dream, but it was like we was having this big cookout, and somehow some things happened, and we ended up, he came to me, and I was like, he like, what the problem is? I was like, what the problem is? I mean, you came in my house and let it up. You know what I'm saying? You did that. I didn't do that. Because one thing about it, like I said, y'all, I have never been a hater. I have never looked at somebody else's accomplishments and been like, I wonder how they got there, or was trying to downplay what they did in their life. Like whatever a person said while I was around, things that they want to do in their life, I never downplayed it. I always go for it. Because that's all you can do. You never know where you'll end up. All you gotta do is try. You know what I'm saying? And I just hate that it's so much negativity in my family that people can't even really root for each other genuinely, because people slit room for you. But when you on their level, they don't like that. They gonna root for you to do this, just a little bit, not with it. They don't want you with it. You don't deserve it. So it's just crazy that I had those dreams, and it's like, I don't know if now that I'm thinking about it, it's like I was somewhat reliving situations from the past, but I was putting an end to it. Like that's how I felt. That's how I feel now that I'm thinking about it. I was putting an end to past situations, like with family and with exes. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't even really say he was an ex, but it was a situation that I dealt with at one point in time. It was a lifestyle that I had at one point in time, and it's like I put an end to that lifestyle, like, and I've been putting into it because I've always wanted a husband. I always wanted to settle down, have kids, be successful. That's all I've ever wanted. I never said exactly how I was gonna get there. I never said I wanted to be a lawyer, doctor, teacher. Like I never said those things. That's why I said I didn't know where I would be successful at. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know, but I I went through some phases out of life, and had a couple bumps on my head, and went through hurt and pain with family, men, and not all bad, some good. But it's like now I feel like I can really get to the bottom of what I really want to do with my life, and I'm really becoming the woman who I feel like I'm gonna end up being. Um, am I happily ever after? You know what I'm saying? I don't just say it's gonna be a happily ever after, but because I the trials and tribulations, I still expect for them to come. They came, you know what I'm saying? In the midst of me and my husband, I met my husband in the end of 2017. Next year will be 10 years. Oh wow, 10 years that I've been with my husband, and this year will be 6 years that we've been married. And things have not been easy. They really have not. It's like once I got married was when all the extraness really started. Because I mean, I ain't gonna say, I would say it calmed down. It calmed down a little bit, but it picked back up, and it picked back up with the people that I thought was close to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's like God, I feel like really is using me, because He exposed people to me. Like I can have a situation going on, and it's like how people treat you when you down is really them showing you who they really is. You know what I'm saying? And I've been down. Like, I've been through some things. Like, really, really been through some things. And honestly, I haven't really had nobody to just try to be there for me or try to lift me up. My husband has been the only one, and he been a ride or die. You know, we we ain't perfect. We go through some things, but he really has been that one that, no matter what anybody say, he gonna ride for his wife. Like, it's funny. I don't know if I told y'all, but they know him so much that when we went to Savannah one year and we have our little sayings on our shirt, they put "Who said something to my wife" on his shirt. Like, so crazy, so crazy. And I was like, yeah, he do say that. He really do. He really do ride for his wife, and I ride for him too. So, and I just don't want whatever, if anything was to happen within our relationship. I don't want it to be because of other people. If we I want it to be because of us, no one else. So I just ignore all the other mess, you know what I'm saying? And I just try to live life to its fullest, within my marriage and within my relationship. Because like I told y'all, I don't have no friends, like none. I don't have no friends. All I have is family, and that's on pretty much on one hand. Like, I could probably use a couple on this one, but it's really on one hand. And I'm not, really mad about it, because I would rather for you to know who you is, rather than being around you and you pretending to be somebody else just to be around me, or just to be around me, get my info, then go take it to the next person and be like, yeah, girl, she ain't got this, she got that, whatever, that what people do. I me myself cannot wake up every go to sleep at night, pray to God. I don't pray every night, but I do pray. Go to sleep at night, pray to God, wake up just to be a hater of somebody else's. I just can't do it. It just don't mix for me. Like, I can't be no hater. I just can't. I congratulate people, and I really want the best for everybody. I want everybody to eat. There's nobody that I really got any hatefulness with. Even with people, like, even when I have strife with people, or somebody got strife with me, or whatever the situation may be, just don't be around me. That's the only thing it is. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. We ain't got to be around each other, but that don't mean I'm wishing any bad on you. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because I really do feel like, and I've seen it many times, that I am a child of God, and God don't play about me. Like, I done seen people at jobs come up against me, and then next thing you know, they ain't even at the job no more. They go through what they going through, you know what I'm saying? And I be like, so sorry, I ain't pointing the finger, but that what happen when you come up against a child of God. So, But yeah, y'all, I ain't mean to just ramble. But I also want to thank y'all again. I know I made a video about y'all hear something? That is my dog. She trying to get out that room. She trying to get out the room, and she know how to open the door, because it's just a little flat. You just do it like that, and the door open. But she a human. But thank y'all again. To my subscribers, y'all. I didn't even expect to have 50 something subscribers on my page. Like, I honestly didn't. I didn't even expect to do this many videos. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know where I was going. Like I said, if you look back, I did one video, it said a year ago, and then between that, it was a big gap, because I honestly had done some way changed my mind. I wouldn't say change my mind, but I just wasn't consistent and just fell off. But I'm gonna be way more consistent. I know it's been like a week since I made a video, but I'm gonna be way more consistent, y'all. And just like I said, I don't want to just be talking to y'all. I want to do other things on my channel. I really want to go live because I really want to speak back to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Do like a little mukbang. You know, get some comments, see what y'all talking about up in there. You know what I'm saying? And maybe one day, I don't know what y'all be doing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know really when to, but one day it'll happen. It'll happen. Your girl will do it. Your girl will do it. But yeah, y'all. So I really talked about a lot of different things in this video, but I just had to pretty much sum up my week, everything that I've been going through, the dreams that I've been having, the aspirations that I'm trying to get to. Like your girl trying to, I'm really trying to do something big. Y'all really on the journey with me. This is really like the beginning stages of what I want to do in my life. And I just pray that y'all ride with me the whole time. Don't give up on me, because I won't give up on y'all. I'm going to continue to talk to y'all and tell y'all about what's going on with me. And yeah, just take y'all on the ride with me. So I thank y'all once again for subscribing to my channel. I would like for y'all to comment a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple likes. You know, I got more views than I got likes or comments, but it's fine. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a new one, so y'all still trying to see if I'm gonna stay there, but your girl is here to stay. I'm here to stay. So y'all like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe on my videos, y'all. And y'all have an awesome night. I know y'all might be asleep because this is almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep. But, yeah, y'all stay doing what y'all doing. And I'm going to take y'all on my journey in my life. I really wish if I would have started it back then, I would have had a whole move for y'all. But that's all right, because I can tell my stories, and hopefully somebody will learn. Like I said, will learn from my experiences, learn from my stories. And like I said, I really want to reach out to the youth. So if anybody that y'all young girls, you know what I'm saying, y'all been through some things, y'all need somebody to talk to, or y'all need somebody to listen to, y'all need some advice, you know what I'm saying, you watch my videos, you can comment on it, you know what I'm saying, let me know what's going on. And I will, you know, give you the best advice that I can. And hopefully I'm trying to serve God, so I can help. Hopefully I can save some lives through this ministry, through, not saying I'm a minister, but through my word, through my motivation, through my experiences, through my life. So y'all have an awesome night, and like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all later. Bye.